I know I'm a bit late on this one, you guys, but Kamala Harris and Stacy Abrams, they're brats. They're brats. And it's really frustrating because, you know, they're people that are like, oh, they're strong black women. They're bitches and they're brats. They're bratty bitches, okay? Stacy Abrams, just admit that a lot of people don't like you, not because you're black, because you're not a nice person, because you seem to care more about illegal immigrants than you do about the American people, because you don't really stand for anything. That's important. That's why a lot of black people did not vote for you. So you didn't lose because you are black. You lost because you're a moron and you stand for nothing. I know you think because Oprah came out, you know, that you were gonna win. You know, I mean, I have stuff to say about Oprah too, but which I used to like Oprah. It's really sad that now I don't. But anyway, yeah, you lost. Suck it up, okay? And then it just really makes it look bad for black women who aren't like that, because now a lot of people, I mean, I'm going on a tangent, but I get comments, and I'm not offended. I know you're trying to be complimentary. I'm not mad or anything. But I do get comments that are like, wow, like a black woman, like, that's really intelligent and talking her mind. And, you know, I've never seen a black woman like that before. I'm like, really? Seriously? You know, and I was talking to a friend like that, that has another channel as well. And she was like, yeah, I get comments like that too. And I was like, what do you think about that? She's like, yeah, it kind of gets on my nerves. I was like, well, why? And then she was like, well, I guess it doesn't really get my nerves, but we're talking about just how the level of control is so strong. And I think there's certain parts of this country that are segregated, where they're black people, even though that aren't around white people. They're white people that aren't really around black people, and there are other races that aren't around other races. So the only really experience that they get around people of other races is by on TV, or maybe they might know a couple that are in their town that they work with, or they, you know, might know somebody that knows somebody and they hang out every once in a while. I don't think they're racist or anything, but it's just the level of control that the media has over people's perception of other races. And just to be fair, on the other side, I had a friend that was, he was white, and, you know, I guess he was working with these kids, and like high school kids, and this guy was like, you know, man, I like you. Even though you're white, you're pretty cool. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, he was just like, he's like, yeah, you're pretty cool for a white guy. I'm like, well, what do you think about white people? This kid's doesn't really deal with a lot of white people. Maybe they might white teachers and stuff. Maybe they don't like them. I don't know. But, you know, they're people that don't really deal with other races, and the only perception, their only like interaction they really get is what they see on TV. Now, going back to like Stacy Abrams, like, you know, like if that's like your perception of a strong black woman, of a woman that's like that, then yeah, you would think, I guess, if you were that narrow-minded to think that all black women are like that, the black women were like that, even in successful positions. And then Kamala Harris, I can't stand her ass, you know, because she's, you know, open borders and all this stuff, and they're not coming to her neighborhood, you know, talking about it's ridiculous to have troops on the border. She's retarded. She's retarded. You know, comparing ICE to the KKK. Are they blowing up churches, Kamala? Are they blowing up 4 little black girls? Are they burning crosses in people's houses? Are they sending death threats to people? Are they throwing bombs in people's houses? No, because they're not the KKK. That's what the KKK did, Kamala. Get your facts straight. Maybe, you know, you think it's a bit ironic that you are a champion for the political party that the KKK was a part of. Did you even know that, Kamala? So you know, you have people like her and Stacy Abrams that are just bratty bitches. And then when people call them out on it, they're like, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. No, it's because you're a bitch, okay? There are people like that. And I know there are black people that watch this channel, and they know that. They know those people that, like, you know, they never go to work, and they're always late, or they don't do their work, or they complain, and then they get fired. And they're like, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. No, it's because you were late and you never came to work. Okay? There are instances like that where a lot of times, too, people don't want to take responsibility, so they'll just blame it on their race. They won't take responsibility. And you know what? That's not, if you want to get, if you're, you know, one of these people that sees black people as a race that wants to move or get anywhere, then we're not going to get anywhere if you are taking responsibility for yourself. This is why people don't want to hire black people. This is why people don't want to give black people jobs or have any dealings with them, because they don't take responsibility for their own failures and their own misactions, and then they want to blame it on the race. I could see why there are some people that feel that way. Now, on the people that feel that way, I would just say, well, you need to be also open-minded and just look at people as individuals and not people in the same category, because it's not fair. If I'm not like that, but you're going to judge me by like Stacy Abrams and Kamala Harris, then, you know, you'd be like, oh, well, black women are like that. They have an attitude. But I know, you know, that also, it's so funny. I was talking to another girl in Lyft, and she was black too, and we were just talking about just black women who take pride in being a bitch. Like, they have this bitchy attitude, and they think that that's cute because that's who they are as a black woman. Like, that's just not cute. And it makes you very unattractive. And, you know, I don't know. I don't really vibe with that. I think it's lame and it's stupid. And I think people need to take responsibility. I think two things that need to happen. Black people, women need to take responsibility for their retardedness and their, like, ignorance. And it's not always about race. In fact, nowadays, if somebody doesn't like me, if I do something wrong, race is the last thing. There are people that are like that, but that's the last thing that I take into consideration. Because at first, I want to be viewed for my actions and my character and the things I do, and not what I look like. So if there are like 100 reasons why something doesn't work out, like because of my race, I'm going to consider like the 100th reason. One, it's going to be, oh, maybe my credentials weren't good, or maybe they didn't like this, or maybe it was because of this, or maybe it's because of this, and maybe because of that. And then after all, I've gone through all those things and those aren't right, then I'm going to be like, okay, it was probably because I'm black. It's probably because I'm a woman. It happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but there are people like that, that's their first conclusion. And a lot of times that's not the case. And then the people that, you know, have just been burned so many times by bitchy ass black women like that, you still got to take the person as an individual. Because if you do, you know, group all this one group of people into a category, then you're going to miss out on some great people and great opportunities because of it. So, all right, y'all, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Mwah. All right. Mwah.